Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives Gossip. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Andy Cohen does not hold back on Karen Huger's sentencing. Real Housewives executive producer and reunion host, Andy Cohen is not holding back regarding RHAP alum Karen Huger's sentencing. She was sentenced to 2 years behind bars with 1 year suspended for a DUI arrest. So what does Andy have to say now that she has officially been sentenced? Keep reading for more details. Andy Cohen does not hold back on Karen Huger's sentencing. Karen Huger was arrested a year ago for a DUI. She allegedly had a beer before she left her friend's home and then proceeded to drive. Karen then got into a wreck and the rest is history. She did not appear at the Season 9 RHOP reunion as she claimed she was getting help for her problems. It appears she went to a wellness facility and did not make it a month. After not attending the reunion, she also resigned from the hit Bravo reality series and awaited her sentencing. The longest she was facing was 2 years behind bars. It then came out that she had several prior DUIs, so this was not a first offense. She was then sentenced to 2 years with 1 suspended. After she is released, she will be on probation for 5 years and be unable to drive for 1 year. Despite being in treatment, Karen did appear on the RHOP reunion in a clip. She was speaking to her husband, Ray, about seeing her DUI arrest bodycam footage for the first time. It left her in shock. Now, reunion host Andy Cohen is opening up about her sentencing. According to People, Andy spoke about it on his SiriusXM radio show on Monday, March 3rd. This was a big deal as he shared he had not done his show since the sentencing was handed down. Admittedly, he loves Karen, so this was a hard pill to swallow. However, Andy Cohen thoroughly understood why the judge felt the way that he did and was not playing when it came to her sentence. It had to happen. Ultimately, Andy Cohen understands why this played out as it did. Regardless, this still breaks his heart. After hearing what Andy had to say about Karen Huger, RHOP fans weighed in. Could they agree with Andy's sentiment or were they less heartbroken? It appears many did not like what happened but believed that Karen needed to pay for what she did. More so, she needed to see that she was not above the law. Andy Cohen, the Bravo boss known for his silver tongue and sharper wit, is no stranger to controversy. But in a shocking twist no one saw coming, he's breaking his usual cool and composed persona, and he's directing his full fire at the Real Housewives of Potomac Grand Dame herself, Karen Huger. With Karen now facing sentencing over her high-profile legal troubles, stemming from a tax evasion investigation that spun into a courtroom drama filled with secrets, subpoenas, and salacious testimonies, Andy Cohen isn't staying neutral. In fact, the Bravo head honcho has taken to both the airwaves and social media to make it very clear he's disappointed, he's furious, and he's done holding back. The fall of the Grand Dame. Karen Huger built her reputation on RHOP as the self-proclaimed Grande Dame, a pillar of etiquette and elegance, or at least that was the image she projected. But behind the diamonds and catchphrases, the IRS had been building a case. According to court documents, Karen allegedly underreported income tied to various sponsorships, appearance fees, and brand deals, some of which were never disclosed on the show. The charges, though white-collar, were grave. Fans were initially skeptical until federal agents seized property and a now infamous Bravo taping was cut short by a real-time arrest warrant execution. The news rocked the Housewives universe, and for weeks, Bravo kept its response quiet. Until now, Andy Cohen speaks out. During a special taping of Watch What Happens Live, Andy opened the show with a rare direct-to-camera moment. "This is not easy for me," he began solemnly, "but I've always believed that what we do on Bravo should reflect authenticity, the good, the bad, and yes, even the criminal." He continued, "Karen Huger has been a beloved and powerful force in the Bravo family, but I won't pretend her actions haven't tarnished what we stand for. This isn't about reality TV anymore. This is about real-life consequences. Andy's words were sharp, cutting through the usual glamour and gossip like a knife. Social media lit up within seconds of the broadcast, fans shocked that the man who usually remains behind the scenes, or, at worst, cheekily on the sidelines, had just slammed one of his most iconic housewives. She betrayed us all. But he wasn't done. In a follow-up exclusive interview with Variety, Andy didn't mince words. She betrayed us all. The network, the fans, and even her castmates, he said. When someone joins The Real Housewives, there's an unspoken agreement. Yes, you're dramatic. Yes, you stir the pot. But you're also expected to be real. Karen gave us a curated image while hiding a financial scheme that could have impacted everyone around her. What upset Andy most wasn't just the alleged crimes, but the way Karen doubled down during filming. She looked into the camera, into America's living rooms, and said everything was fine. Meanwhile, she was dodging tax filings and lying to producers. That crosses a line. Internal fallout at Bravo. According to insiders, Karen's sentencing has thrown RHOP's production schedule into chaos. Originally slated for a high-glam Season 9 return this fall, the show has now been put on temporary hold, while producers scramble to assess which storylines can move forward without Karen at the center. There was real talk in meetings about scrapping the whole season. A source revealed, Karen was the backbone of Potomac. Love her or hate her, the cameras loved her. But this scandal makes it nearly impossible to continue as planned. Other castmates, including Gizelle Bryant and Ashley Darby, have reportedly filmed reaction scenes to the sentencing, though not all are pleased with Andy's tough love approach. Privately, a few Bravolibs are grumbling that Andy's comments feel performative. He knew what Karen was doing for years. One former housewife claimed anonymously, he's just trying to get ahead of the backlash. Still, Andy stands firm. This isn't about saving face. It's about accountability. Karen's statement, or lack thereof. So far, Karen has stayed eerily quiet. Her legal team issued a brief statement claiming she was cooperating fully with authorities and that Mrs. Huger looks forward to putting this chapter behind her. But Karen herself? No Instagram lives, no tearful confessions, no posturing in versus robes. A source close to Karen says she's emotionally shattered and feels blindsided by Andy's takedown. She thought Bravo would support her, or at least spin it in a way that didn't destroy her reputation completely. Yet others claim Karen is already eyeing a rebranding arc, a redemption story she hopes will lead to a future Bravo spinoff a la Teresa Giudice. But with Andy publicly calling her out, that path may be blocked. What's next for RHOP and Bravo? Andy's raw reaction has sparked an industry-wide debate. Should Bravo stars be held to higher standards, or is the network itself to blame for cultivating an environment where image reigns over integrity? Already, producers across franchises are reportedly tightening behind-the-scenes contracts with stricter clauses around income transparency and legal disclosures. One network exec reportedly quipped, "No more Erika Jayne surprises. We're done being the last to know." Meanwhile, fans are split. Some applaud Andy for finally drawing a line in the sand. Others think he's throwing Karen under the bus after benefiting from her drama and star power for years. Regardless, it's clear this moment is a turning point, not just for Karen Huger, but for the Real Housewives as a whole. Final thoughts. As Andy Cohen closed out his episode of Watch What Happens Live, he didn't offer his usual signature sign-off. Instead, he left viewers with a pointed remark. We've shown luxury, we've shown scandal, and we've shown redemption. But above all, we've tried to show the truth. Let this be a reminder. The cameras don't stop rolling, and neither does real life.